Hey everyone, Emily here and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be trying another recipe that I found on the internet. Whenever I'm scrolling through TikTok or Instagram Reels, I'm always saving recipes that I think look interesting and that I might want to try in the future. I'll pop this one up on the screen for you. I totally forgot about this one. I saved it months ago and was looking back through my saved videos and found this one for fried pickle fritters. The best part is it's only 2 ingredients, so it seems super simple to make. All it takes is fry mix and pickles and a little oil on the stove. So let's try this creator's recipe and see if it's just as good as fried pickles. There really aren't any specific measurements with this recipe. The creator is making a really big batch, so she just used a whole jar of pickles. I'm gonna make a smaller batch and just take out a few and chop these up. Fried pickles are one of my favorite appetizers, but I've never tried to make them at home because they do kind of seem like a lot of work. And this just seems like a way to make it so much easier. She chops them up pretty finely, so that's what I'm going to do. Once I have my pickles chopped up, I'm just going to add these into a bowl so that I can mix in that frying mix. This is just a frying mix recommended for chicken. That's what the creator used. And you can make this yourself just by seasoning some flour however you like, but I'm gonna keep it simple, so this is only a 2 ingredient recipe. Now, she did not add any additional liquid to this. I watched it a couple of times just to be sure. She added in just that frying mix to the pickles until it made a bit of a batter. Now, my pickles don't seem to have a ton of moisture on them, so I am going to add in just a splash of the pickle juice so that it does make a little bit of a batter, and just add in the frying mix until it looks about right. She didn't really have any measurements on this, so I'm just going off how it looked in her video. Seemed like you want to have enough where the pickles are coated in a batter and they're going to stick together and form those little fritters so that you can fry them up. Maybe just a little bit more pickle juice in there. This consistency looks about right to me. This should hold together well and fry up into those nice little pickle fritters. Let's see how it turns out. I have some oil heating up on the stove here over medium-high heat. I'm gonna test to make sure that it's hot enough and just add in a little bit of my fried pickle mix. If it starts bubbling and sizzling pretty good, then that means my oil is hot enough, and it looks like it is. You wanna make sure it's hot enough first, otherwise you could end up with really soggy fried food. Now I'm just going to make little dollops into the oil here. And those will be my fried pickle fritters. I'll make these bite-sized so that they're not too big. Since I'm just making a small batch, I should be able to fit all of mine into the pan at once. I'm just making 5. Now I'll just let these brown up in the oil before I flip them over. Once they have a bit of a golden brown crust, you'll give each of these a little flip. And she does recommend frying these twice. So this is just the first round and they will get even crispier, so you don't have to worry about that. Once that second side starts to turn golden brown, I'm gonna take these out and let them rest for a little bit on a paper towel before we do that second round of frying. So if you were making multiple batches, which I assume most people would be, I'm making a pretty small batch, you would just continue to fry up your fried pickles and then come back with these once you're done with round 1. These have been resting for a few minutes, so I'm going to throw these right back into the hot oil and let these crisp up even more. You can see how much more golden brown they're becoming with that second round of frying. So the first round really cooked them through, and this second round is what's going to make them so crispy. Makes a huge difference frying them twice. They definitely don't take as long on that second round. This one is already done. So I'm going to pop these onto my paper towel and try them out. And while they're still hot, I'm going to season them with just a little bit of salt. That fry mix is already salted, so I don't want to do too much. These look so good, and I can't wait to try them out. Let's see how crispy they are. Definitely sounds like a fried pickle. Let's give these a try. I have a little bit of ranch here. That's really good. Definitely tastes like a fried pickle and so easy to make. These fried pickle fritters really couldn't be any easier to throw together, and they really do taste just like regular fried pickles. So if you're a fan of those, these are really worth a try making at home. You really can't go wrong with them. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell icon so you can get notified every time I post. As always, you can find the full recipe to this in the description box down below. I've also linked the original creator's video if you would like to follow along with her. If you want to see more videos of recipes that I found on the internet, try out this playlist off to this side. Hope to see you back here next time.